Hello, all. Welcome to Hockey Tap Podcast, episode 237. It's supposed to be the conference finals previews, but I messed that up. I'm your host, Bill Dean. I'm here with my co-host, Schwim. Shorts guy's out riding bikes, and Steven is off on assignment. You can find us on Primetime Radio, courtesy of Mr. Sam Wu, and we are brought to you on Facebook, YouTube, Apple, and Google Podcasts, Twitter, Instagram, Spotify, and iHeartRadio. Please leave us a 5-star review if you'd be ever so kind. Schwim, what are you drinking today?
I am going with Mr. Old Reliable because it's slim pickings in the Schmim house.
It always is slim pickings.
Yep, 60-minute Dogfish IPA.
I like it.
Can't go wrong. Can't go wrong.
Yeah, I mean, it's a staple.
Yeah.
I would ask everybody else right now, and while I'm doing the podcast title, but that's not going to happen. So I am going with Rainbow Sherbet by Prairie Artisan Ales.
Ooh. Okay. I've had that, I believe.
Sour ale with rainbow sherbet flavors. So definitely vegan.
Absolutely.
But pretty good. I actually, I was up in upstate New York, and we came across a couple of dinner places and breakfast and lunch places. Pretty good food up in upstate New York. It's all farm to table. But this one had, we went to this Korean breakfast place, and they did like vegan like breakfast sandwiches and a whole bunch of different things. And I actually got a sauce for Steven.
Nice.
But I had some awesome food, vegan food, this past weekend, so it was good.
Okay.
Not too bad. But let's get to what's on tap for today's episode. Here's our weekly snapshot. The conference finals are just about approaching. We have one set in stone, and that is the Colorado Avalanche and the Vegas Golden Knights, which, if you told me in the beginning of the year this was going to be the matchup, I would have assumed that everything went as planned, because those were, probably the two best teams in each division. And on the other side, though, Carolina, which is, right now the staple in the East, probably the best team in the entire East, has to offer. And that, since Schwimm's Tampa Bay Lightning had gotten booted out by just a terrible team that is possibly going to win in the Montreal Canadiens, who are up 2-0 on Buffalo Sabres. But yeah, we're going to see who the winner is today. Game 7, Montreal Buffalo, and really the home teams have just not been good, which is always weird in a playoff series because you get the home crowds backing you and stuff. And I know that Buffalo, bust a whole bunch of fans to Montreal and vice versa kind of stuff. But I guess, what's your opinion on the Western Conference Finals? But then also, what do you think just on this Montreal-Buffalo game?
Well, obviously, I don't want to see Montreal win, and of course they're winning. I'd much rather see the Sabres in the final. I want to see the Sabres go pretty far. I wouldn't mind seeing them in the Cup finals, but the one team I don't want in the finals is obviously Montreal, and of course that's happening. But whatever. Hopefully, when their series starts after this is Thursday, I think. The Eastern Conference and the Western Conference is Wednesday. Yeah, I think. So I think there's a game every day. If it goes, like, if each series, let's say, goes 7, there'll be a game every day.
14 straight days. Yeah.
So, which is pretty cool if that happens. But
it would be awesome.
Yeah, that would be awesome to see 2 conference final game 7s. That'd be pretty cool to see.
That'd be really cool.
Colorado, Vegas. I don't know. Colorado just looks like an absolute friggin' juggernaut right now. I don't know if Vegas. I mean, Vegas looks better. I think they've gotten better as the playoffs have gone on.
As the series goes on, they seem to be better.
They seem to get better. So that could help them out in this series. Like, if they can maybe catch Colorado in one game or something like that. And then, maybe just a little bit and then ride that. I don't know, but I don't know. I don't know if I see that happening. But who knows? So I think it'll be 2 pretty decent conference finals no matter what, I guess. I think if it's Montreal, Carolina, I think I'm probably going to have more interest in watching the Western Conference Final than the Eastern Conference Final. But if Buffalo, I think I want to see Buffalo Carolina. I think that would be
it could
cool
be
matchup, but
a
I don't want to
much
watch
more
Montreal.
interesting series. Yeah.
Yeah.
Montreal I could see them getting absolutely suffocated by Carolina because their offense is essentially, predicated on their power play. And the 5-on-5, they have not been all that great. And I know today they have a goal, but then they also have the power play with Bolduc. It's a team that needs, the odd man advantage to get going, and I could see how that would not be a fun series to watch. On the other side, Colorado and Vegas, when you look at this, you obviously have the big guys on Colorado, but overall, their depth has just killed teams this entire postseason. And I don't know how Vegas, and I know William Karlsson's back. He's a great third line center, and he's great for matchups. But I don't see how they can contain 4 straight lines of onslaught.
Yeah.
And, you could tell me Eichel is going to be, on McKinnon and that whole, matchups, and even Karlsson too. But it's going to be, it's not going to be a sweep, but I could see 5, maybe 6 at the most. That's what my prediction is actually being 5 for the Western Conference Finals. Colorado.
What's crazy also in the West real quick, Colorado's won like a lot of close games. Like they're not like really blowing teams out. So they can play that game too, which is that only helps them. Like, that they can win games like that. That's what you need to win those kind of games in the playoffs. So
and they're rested, which I'm going to contradict myself a little bit because obviously we'll talk about Carolina, but they're rested enough where I think that they're going to get better, while on the other side, Carolina's had 2 straight sweeps. For 12 days will be how long they've been off.
That's crazy.
I don't know if that's good. Like I believe in rest. But your goaltender, it's just not the same.
No, it's not.
I don't know how that's going to happen.
I think we'll expect them to probably come out pretty sluggish in the first game or something, but they have a really good structured game, so maybe they can like jump right back into that. But being off that long, man, that's I don't know, that's tough. Like I don't know how you can get. I mean, you're definitely getting jacked up. It's Western Conference Final, Game 1. You're in your own home barn. I'm sure that place will be rocking. But man, having that long of a layoff, I don't know. I could see a slow start coming in Game 1.
So obviously, our preference would be Buffalo, and we think that a matchup like that would be
that one
better for the viewing, because I do believe that Montreal plays Carolina. It's a little more sluggish. Buffalo is just going to keep gas pedal, and I kind of like that. And they'll open themselves up, and I think that's a better test against Anderson, who if he just sits back there and takes shots from the points and outside shots, he'll just get back into the flow of things, where Buffalo will just get you in front and get going. So that's why I really need Buffalo to kind of turn it around here and come out in the second period and show something. When you look at 6. When you look at the other series, like I said, Colorado's been off for a little bit, but I think that helps them because they're just a well-oiled machine. It's not going to be as long in terms of games off because they did just play Minnesota for 6. Who has had the harder run in this playoffs of the 4 teams, you think? Obviously, we're not going to say Carolina and really not Colorado. Well, you might say Colorado because of Minnesota, but who do you think out of the other 2 teams has had the hardest run here?
Well, I mean, if Montreal makes it, I got to say them because they went to they had 2 7-game series. Yeah. So they've gone 2 full series.
Yeah, I was thinking Buffalo. Yeah, but yes.
I think that they probably had the hardest run. Colorado, did Colorado beat Minnesota in 5 games or 6?
6.
They beat them in 6 games. Okay. And then Vegas beat. Right. I don't remember. Vegas beat. Who the hell did they play first round? Utah, right? They beat them in 6.
Yeah, 6.
And then they beat Anaheim in 6, also, I believe.
It was 4-1. It was 5 games. I thought it was 6
5?
for. I thought it was 6 for Avs Wild.
So,
Oh,
I
that's
guess
right. They had
that.
the comeback in Game 5
Yeah,
that
that one. Yeah,
ended it.
the four
Yeah,
goal
yeah, yeah.
comeback.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep.
Um. So I don't know. Vegas, I think, has had maybe a little more because they've played two young, fast, skilled
Yeah.
teams in their first two series. Now they're playing another fast, skilled team in Colorado, which is probably like the ultimate version of a combination of the
Those are the
Anaheim
two.
and
Yeah.
Utah. So I think it's gonna be tough for them, but they played pretty well against that. So maybe I don't know. Maybe who knows? Maybe they could surprise us. You got Torts behind the bench there, not taking any media,
Yeah.
and
We'll get into that one.
so that's one of the crazier stories I've heard. It's pretty hilarious. It's also I think pretty stupid, but I guess those are the
Yeah.
rules, and I don't know. You got to dock a
I
team,
guess.
all right, and a coach $100,000 and a second round pick just because they didn't meet with the media.
Yeah.
I don't know. I guess
I
that's part of the
think I.
contract or something. They're supposed to.
Yeah, I heard something about that Bettman made this you had to be available for this,
Yeah,
and it just
he said, "Go f yourself," or I don't
yeah.
know.
Yeah, Torch said that, I guess.
I don't know.
Um,
Maybe they can. I think they can appeal the pick being docked. I believe, but who knows? Maybe if they do, they'll change it to like a fourth or fifth round pick or something that they lose. Who knows? But a second round pick, that's pretty steep.
I would think that they would lower it to
Yeah,
yeah, to like a third, maybe fourth.
yeah, something like that. But they probably won't because they're jerks and they want what they want. But
Yeah, I mean, teams are kind of saying like, "Hey, this should be like you can't lower it too much because you set like a precedent."
mm,
Um, so I could see, and they're also obviously going to go after Vegas because of all that's kind of happened.
yeah,
But yeah, it could be interesting.
but I still haven't heard
Um,
anything like why they weren't like why nobody was available for the media. I still haven't heard like what the reasoning was.
y-
Like, did they
I-
just not want to? Like,
Elliot
is it
Freeman was
simple
saying
as
that
that?
they were, yeah, that they were pissed off. That he heard that they were
They
pissed off
just won
about the
though.
whole McNabb, well, the McNabb situation where they didn't think he should have been suspended, which that was absolutely a suspendable hit.
Yeah, but he wasn't
And
suspended at that time. It was after they won the
he was
series,
suspended for
that
that
game.
game. He
Oh,
was
he missed that game?
suspended
I
for
thought it
game.
happened in that
Yeah,
game. No? Oh,
no,
okay.
no, 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 no. It happened the game before.
Oh, so he missed. Yeah,
And
but they just
then
won. Like,
yeah,
I
I
don't know.
know. Yeah, they're
Just won the
pissy.
damn series. Like,
Um,
uh,
and he was
I don't
also
know.
upset about. Also upset about the whole thing with Bruce Cassidy and why people would bring it up to them when they're in the middle of a playoff series.
Yeah.
Well, it's because
I
your
don't.
team's being petty and not allowing teams to interview them.
Yeah,
Like
to
that's
talk to
why.
him. Yeah.
So I'd be, well, whatever. Uh, it's the Vegas Golden Knights, and they continually just do well and piss us off. So
Yeah, they're like the model friggin' expansion
they
franchise.
are.
Like, if you want to model an expansion team,
Yep.
model after them, man. They've been
And then
every single year.
Seattle comes in. Yeah,
Seattle
Seattle
comes
comes
in and
in
does the exact
and
opposite.
yeah, terrible.
They're already going to be in a rebuild, I think, like
Yeah.
this year. So it's
Oh.
I don't know, man. Vegas Vegas is pretty damn good. They've
They
only
are.
missed the playoffs once, I think, so far in their existence.
Yeah.
They've already won a cup in their existence. They've made the playoffs every year but
Been
one,
to
I
two.
think.
Been to two finals.
In the two, yeah, went to the finals their first friggin' year, which was crazy.
Mm-hmm.
So they're a pretty damn good franchise.
A couple of little other things. It's gonna be a short episode just because we're out a couple guys and we're still
Down a
really
couple
waiting
Phillies.
on what happens. Have you been surprised at all by this Canadians Sabre series? Before we get off of that,
Surprised? I don't
anything
think
that
so.
surprised
No,
you?
not really.
I,
I mean,
I
more of
guess
the
I would
same
say
old.
that I
Like
thought,
they play good and then look like shit the next game. Like
yeah,
there's no like consistency in the series.
yeah, I would have thought that Buffalo would have continued to press a little bit more.
Yeah, I don't know. They're not like
So
they're going back and forth with these goaltenders. It's well,
yeah,
except for Montreal isn't. Montreal's rolling the same guy. Buffalo
yeah,
going back and
Dobish.
forth. So
Who Dobish
I don't know.
Dobish could be tired considering he's played 14 straight games, which he
Yeah,
hasn't done in all of his
he's
career.
played a lot of hockey. So maybe that'll
Yeah,
help. That'll benefit Carolina. And he's let up some really bad goals. I don't know if you
yeah,
saw any
some
of the goals
soft
from last
ones.
game.
Yeah,
Oh
oh
my
yeah,
god, he had that one that I forget.
dribblers.
I think it was Quinn or something. It was from like the top of the point, and it was nobody in front of him. and he just like let go a slap shot that went like right past his
just
glove,
a dribbler.
like low.
Yeah,
it was so. It was. I'm like, how do you not save that? I probably could have made that save, and I suck.
Yeah. Yeah, like I said, I thought that we would have seen a more just overall aggressive Buffalo team. I think that they've kind of just sat back in some instances and let Carolina dictate play, as well as getting stupid penalties, which
Montreal
has a very good power play. Like they're top 5 guys when that unit comes on.
That's what's saved them.
It's the bread and butter.
Series.
Yeah,
their 5-on-5 play has been terrible. So it's like, I think if Carolina plays next round, saying Montreal is going to advance today, let's say.
Yep.
I think Montreal could be if Carolina can, hit the ground running, play like they normally play.
Oh, they're in trouble.
Montreal's going to be in trouble because Carolina is absolutely going to not only shut them down 5-on-5, they have a very good penalty kill too. So you're not going to be able to rely, I think, so much on your power play, and you're going to have to attempt to get it done 5-on-5, and that's really difficult to do against Carolina. So I'm rooting for the Canes if it's Canes Canadians, but I don't know. I guess we'll see. There's still a lot of time left in this game. The second period, I think, is about to start in a couple minutes.
Just about to start. Yep.
Yeah. See if Buffalo.
So we talked about the Knights. The Knights media freeze, which cost Vegas and the Torts. Canada is killing everybody at the Worlds. Celebrini has done
destroyed
well.
Italy,
Crosby
right? I think.
Yeah, Italy and then Denmark. Crosby had 4 assists against Denmark. I haven't seen anything about everybody else how like the U.S. has done, but we can take a look in a second.
I honestly haven't. I haven't looked at any of it.
Yeah, Gustafson's gonna have off-season hip surgery, which might have been why he was kind of out, and Wallstedt was the guy that they kept going to. Did you see that Herb Brooks? Was it Herb Brooks' ring? The ring given to Herb Brooks, the coach of the '80s Miracle on Ice team, sold recently for $550,000.
Oh yeah, I saw that. Yeah, $500,000. Like, God damn.
$549.
Okay,
yeah.
There you go. $500,000.
I hope that was his family that, along with other items belonging to the coach, Brooks' family consigned the ring to Heritage in 2015 when Brooks' brother.
How does that work? Do they get that money, or is it like, does the place who's doing the auction get that money, or
I'm sure they get a percentage of it. Yeah, they get a percentage. I guess.
Like, do they split it? Is it 60-40? What is it? That's what I'm curious about. I want to know.
Yeah, it doesn't say on here on the auction website, but the sum fell short of that for the jersey Mike Ruzione wore while scoring the game-winning goal against Soviets, which sold for $657,000.
$657? Holy shit!
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, that's probably the when you think about that game, or Ruzione with the goal, or if it was if you get a jersey of like the 2 guys that were on the I forget who was it that jumped on the other person and they were on the ice and he's like hands up in the air, who those guys were. Pretty good stuff. All right, Schwim.
Did you see real quick? Did you see the second goal, by the way, that Montreal scored?
No.
I think that was the power play goal. It was a one-time like bomb. But friggin' Luukkonen, instead of like making himself big and trying to get it, he like goes down and he goes whistling over him. He was like it scared him almost. Like he was, and he he went down like that. I'm like, what the hell are you doing? I just saw the replay. I didn't see it live. I just saw the replay. I'm like, what are you doing? You see a shot coming at you, you should go up and try to save it. He goes down and it just goes right over him.
Yep.
Anyway,
I mean, the Buffalo goaltending has just been bad, so it makes sense.
Yeah, it's no consistency whatsoever, either of them.
All right, so my question for you, Schwim, is what do the New York Rangers and Tampa Bay Lightning have in common, besides not being in the playoffs currently?
That, well, any number of things.
Involving the playoffs right now.
Involving the playoffs right now. Do they... Is there a former player from both teams?
Yep.
On every team?
Well, not on every team. He's on one team who is doing quite well right now.
Brett Howden.
Brett Howden.
Yep.
How did we both miss on one of the goal scoring leaders in this playoffs?
I don't know, man.
He's got 8 tucks in this playoffs in 12 games.
Which trade was he in? Was he in the Callahan trade or was he in the Marty St. Louis trade?
No, he was he was in the
Callahan.
Well, Callahan and Marty St. Louis are the same trade. Callahan and
Callahan was for
no, it was Miller.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yep. Miller and McDonough. Okay.
Yeah, the worst trade in my ever existence of hockey.
Yeah.
I hate that trade so much. Brett Howden, obviously we get him.
Did you trade him or did he leave on his own?
I think we did trade.
You traded him to Vegas?
Yeah, let me see what we got for that piece of shit.
Probably nothing. It's probably future considerations.
Yeah.
FCs.
Was traded from the New York Rangers to the Golden Knights on 2021. In exchange for the forward, the Rangers received Nick DeSimone and a 4th-round pick in the 2022 NHL draft. What idiot did we get with the 2022? Let me see.
2022 4th-round pick? You probably traded it.
Yep. 2022 NHL draft. It's going to be someone. If it's someone good, I'm going to laugh. But if it's most likely going to be just someone very depressing.
It's going to be nobody I've ever heard of.
Well, it could be Noah Laba, who did pretty well this year. I don't see another. I have to go to Wikipedia because they're so much better at trades.
Well, they have the whole. Just go to the Wikipedia entry draft for whatever that year, and see what see what the pick was.
Vegas Golden Knights 3rd-round pick went to the Blackhawks. Round 4. The Vegas Golden Knights 4th-round pick went to the Detroit Red Wings as part of the trade. How's that possible?
Well, whatever. Get on with our
whatever.
Brett Howden story.
Yeah, this is a great.
It sucks. What does he have? 8 goals or something?
8 goals. 8 goals. 9
Jesus
for Dorofeyev, 7 for Mitch Marner. They are the top 3 goal scorers in the playoffs, and it is pretty miserable.
It's we could have used that. We could have used some more goals in our series.
Yeah. Just
we had our team had no depth scoring whatsoever. The only time we got depth scoring was the game 6. A depth player scored the winner, and then in game 7, our one goal was a depth player. All the other games, there was no Cirelli, there was no Yanni Gord. He didn't do anything. There was all the bottom line players did literally nothing, score sheet wise, and that's probably one of the reasons also why we didn't come out of that series. But
you had 6 goals from Hagel, 2 from Gensel, 2 from Dominic James. Kuch had 1, Moser had 1. You had Gonsalves, you had Radish, and you had Point. That's it.
Yeah, and Point also really not producing at the top there, but their bottom 6 guys did nothing. Basically, Corey Perry obviously did nothing.
Cirelli did nothing.
Cirelli did
Yanni
nothing.
Gord did nothing. Sabrin did nothing. Nick Paul did nothing. Bjorkstrand did nothing. Gergensen did nothing. Perry, Geeky.
Geeky only played a couple games. Bjorkstrand only played a couple games.
Played a few, 4. Yeah, Sabrin played 2.
Sabrin only played 2, and he's not known for getting points or anything like that, so I wasn't expecting him. But
he's known for cheap shots.
Oh, yeah. He's known for being an idiot. But, nobody else did anything. They had no depth scoring, and when their big guys weren't going, they had nothing. There's a power play, I think, for Buffalo.
That'll help.
This is a hit from behind. Maybe call it a major.
Ooh, give me a major.
That'd be nice. That's how you get right back in this game. Oh, and he's bleeding. Give him 4.
4-minute major, or
I don't
just
know.
5-minute major.
But they haven't called anything yet.
Yeah, I'm not getting the phone. It's not.
Oh, it's his own guy who sticks him in the face. This might not be.
Oh no!
His own guy hit him.
Damn it!
Let's see if they still call a penalty though. That'd be hilarious.
Did they call it on the play?
I think they're going to review it. Yeah, I think they're going to review it now, and it's not going to be a penalty.
Yeah.
God damn it.
So Mitch Marner leading the playoffs in points with 18, 7 goals, 11 assists. You have Eichel with 15 assists.
His goal was freaking sick, by the way.
He's nasty. Mitch Marner has been so good this playoffs. Oof. Yep. Tages 15 points. He's played really well for Buffalo.
He's done well. Yep.
Yep. Quinn Hughes had a great series against Colorado. Mac with nine games played, 13 points, and Rasmus Dahlin has played well for most of the defense.
All of his points came from that last game. Didn't he have like 5 or 6 points in that last game?
Yeah, he had a ton. Yeah.
Yeah.
Freddie Anderson obviously leads in wins. Same thing with Carter Hart, both with 8. Wedgwood played 8 games, but he has 7 wins because Blackwood also had 1. Do you think they go back to Wedgwood to start the series? What do you think they do?
I do. Yeah, I think they go back to him. He got like a little breather now, kind of, and I think he's back in there.
Yep. Yeah. No one's going to take out Anderson, and obviously same thing with Carter Hart. Buffalo, who knows what happens with there, because between Lyon and Uka.
I mean, if they win this game, unless he gets pulled or something, but if they come back and win this game, it's him. But who the frick knows? Like, if they come back and win this game like 8-7 or something like that, I don't know. Maybe you go back the line. Who the hell knows? But I think if they win, it's going to be him.
Yeah, I mean, you have to give credit to Anderson. He's obviously been the best goalie, but also his team has given him all the help in the world.
Been like rock solid. Like,
it
doesn't really
Dan
matter
Vladar,
who the goalie was.
Yeah, Dan Vladar actually had a fantastic playoff for Philly. He had a 218 goals against, a 922 save percentage. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, excuse me.
Game 1, 8 o'clock on Wednesday. Nice. All right.
8 o'clock Wednesday.
All right. Nice. Vegas and Colorado.
Quick plus minus. Mariners at 11, and Killorn is minus 10. Good to see Alex Killorn at the minus leader. He beat out Heiskanen.
Former TBL.
Yep. Slafkovsky is minus 8, and he's got 9 points.
Yeah, because he's all power play.
Yeah, all power play. That's bad.
The Tampa series.
Caulfield minus 7.
We'll say this again. He had 3 power play goals in the first game. He didn't do anything else the rest of the series. And I think in this series he has a power play goal and that's it, or something.
He has 8 power play points. Nothing, so he has one. Yeah. He has one regular 5-on-5 point.
Yeah.
And
so I'm saying,
Caulfield
all their damage done on the power play.
Yeah, that's great.
Stop being idiots and taking penalties, and maybe have a better shot against this team.
Suzuki, who's known for his defense, is minus 5. Like this, not good for Carolina.
No. Montreal. You keep calling them Carolina.
Damn it. Yeah, I know. I guess because I hate Carolina also so much. Just kind of
thinking ahead. You want Carolina to.
Yeah, Taylor Hall's actually had a good. I didn't realize that.
He's done really well. That line, like him and Jackson Blake, and is it him, Blake, and Stankoven?
Yes, yeah, Stank.
They've been really good.
Stank with 7 tucks. He's played really well. Condre Miller's played well for
put some stank on it.
Put some stank. Yeah, pretty good stuff. You got anything else?
My cat's breath smells
kind of
like
I said. It's been you only have the one series, and there's not too much to really go off because you're waiting for this conference finals to start, and the other 2 series have been obviously Vegas ended a couple days ago, but Colorado's been locked up for a while. Carolina's been locked up for a whole season. Time. It feels like. Yeah, but
do you think we'll see any injuries since they've been off for so long in the Carolina game? Like guys tweaking things because they've been just like not having any game reps.
Yeah, because there's only so much when you're playing against your own players. You're not going to go the full.
You're not going balls to the wall in practice.
Yeah, so he could maybe some soft end. Yeah, I mean,
I hope not.
I would be nervous. Yeah.
Yeah. But I don't know. Let's go Carolina. I'm taking if Montreal wins this, I'll be taking the Buffalo jersey down and putting the Carolina one up.
I did see this. Ukraine qualified for the 2027 Worlds, which is pretty cool. They said they were overwhelmed.
Oh, really?
It's a good news story. Yeah.
That's cool. Good for them.
Yeah. You did good for them. Obviously, they're in hell right now, and it's sometimes it's good to see good stuff in the world. It was Noah Laba, by the way, which actually not bad. He's our fourth line center now currently. So we went from fourth line center to fourth line center. So yay for the Rangers. Yeah, just wonderful.
I don't know. I'd rather have the 7 or 8 playoff goals on my team.
Oh, I would too. Yeah, but that'll never happen because the Rangers can't have nice things. Just like going from
they're gonna ruin whoever they draft this year.
Yeah, it'll probably be Carson Karls, which I like a lot. But they'll just mess him up.
Not that Verhoff kid.
He's a what? He can't skate. Yeah, he's a defenseman. Yeah.
Okay.
So let's do some prospect stuff real fast.
Okay.
Obviously, number one, Gavin McKenna. He seems to be the consensus guy. Although, Toronto needs defenseman, and Chase Reed is about the only guy that he's like he's the total package. Chase Reed.
Yeah.
Defenseman, and he provides offense. He was voted, I think, the second best defensive defenseman.
I could see San Jose trading down and taking him.
Well, so that's the thing.
Overall
so I'll get you a couple of conspiracies.
Yeah.
Well, I've also heard to the Rangers because the Rangers could jump up, give them Braden Schneider and
if they
the fifth
wait,
pick.
What do the Rangers have? Rangers have 5th?
5, yeah.
They have 5. I don't know. Would he last until then, Chase Reed? Because he might go like 3rd overall.
No. Not for the Rangers. The Rangers would actually want. So this is the consent, like what people thought for mocks. One would be Gavin McKenna, although, like I said, Chase Reed could go there, but they think it's more going to be McKenna. 2 would be Chase Reed, who he's the best defenseman in the draft and possibly the number 1 overall pick. He would go 2 to San Jose. 3 would then be a weird one because you have Caleb Malhotra, who Manny Malhotra is in the AHL for Vancouver, or the Swedish connection, which is you have the Sedins there, who are now the president of hockey operations. Would they want Ivar Stenberg, who could go possibly to number 4 for number 3? But really, what it's going to leave
be a huge pick for somebody.
Yeah, so really, what it would be is at 4. At 4, Chicago could use a lot, but they could use a winger to put with Connor Bedard. So whether it's Stenberg or Caleb Malhotra, maybe as a center, they get another center to put in that frame, that pipeline. But essentially, the Rangers are going to miss out on the top 4 consensus prospects. The good news is that there are a couple guys in Albert Schmitz, the Latvian defenseman you saw in the Olympics, Carson Karls, who's this mobile, athletic, kind of reminds me a little bit of Keandre Miller. Like he can play all sorts of scenarios, power play, penalty kill, kind of thing. But he's a great skater. And then you have Keaton Verhoff, who, if we were talking about last year, he could have been possibly the number 1 pick. He was underage defenseman, comes in and does really well his first year, and then last year is kind of just status quo in college, and not bad, but he just didn't have the year they were kind of expecting. And a lot of people say that his comp is Aaron Ekblad, and that scares the living shit out of me because, while yes, Aaron Ekblad has had a great career, he's been a good, solid defenseman. I don't want solid. I want someone that could have the possibility of booming, and he's not a great skater. Great skater. He could blow me out of the water, but he.
Yeah, but he can work. They can work on that. And
yeah,
better.
He's not. But he's not considered a great skater.
Yeah, when they're saying that about Braden Point when during his draft year, he wasn't a great skater, and now he's like one of the fastest, best skaters in the friggin' league.
Yes.
So
yeah, really obviously, everything can change. He's not really known for his offense, which also not a big deal if you're pairing him with like a Adam Fox. He doesn't have to do that, right? But the hope is that the Rangers can make a trade.
Trade up with San Jose, get the number 2, take the gargantuan Swede at number 2.
No.
Don't ruin his life.
When you say gargantuan,
isn't he like 6'4"
in terms of talent? No, he's 5'10".
I thought he was. Who am I thinking? That's a tall Swede that was really good. It's not him.
Well, there's maybe later.
I thought there was like a big couple guys Swedish forward that was. I thought it was him. I guess not.
Not him right here in this one. Yeah, he's 5'10". Right. 5'9", maybe. McKenna's obviously 6 foot, 6'1", maybe. Chase Reed's like 6'2". Uh, who am I blanking? Caleb Malholtra's like 6'2", 6'3", and
Well,
he's the
yeah,
best
Manny Melcher's tall.
consensus.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's the best consensus center in this draft.
Imagine they name him coach. Vancouver names
coach.
Malholtra their coach.
Yeah,
and then he drafts his son like third overall.
Well, I don't think they're because they didn't fire.
Well, not yet, but they're gonna
Adam Foote.
discuss that. Yeah,
I don't know that they're gonna.
I think they're gonna have a discussion, and they.
Well, yeah, they will. But the Sedins
start everything up on their own.
The Sedins kept not the GM. They kept one of the guys that's been in the organization for a little while because they like consistency, and they might say, "Hey, this is a rebuild. Let's give Foote one more year, see what he does," and that makes sense, right? If you fire your coach 1 year into his tenure, that's not great. Like that's a big slap to the organization.
I mean, you'd be like Edmonton. Look at them.
Yeah. Well, at least
they look terrible.
Knobloch was there. Yeah, but Knobloch was there for a while. It's not like you.
They look bad right now. What they did, so like it would be the same thing. Like you would look bad if you fired your coach after the team he had, and it was only his first year. So, but I don't know. There've been talks about it. I hope they don't fire him. I'd like to see him keep going.
I like Adam Foote. I don't know if I told you this. So I was a dumb kid. Back when I still like Colorado because I used to live there and it was fun. But you know how the Colorado has that Yeti foot on one of the shoulder pads? I always, for some stupid reason, thought that was for Adam Foote, and I was like, "Oh, he must have done something," and they put an emblem on the thing for him.
Oh my god,
fucking stupid idiot!
They modeled it after his Neanderthal
after his foot. Yeah. Listen, not smart,
boy.
but Albert Smits though is one of those interesting guys too because he was heavily leaned on by Latvia in the Olympics. He shined. He played really good against men. He kind of do a little bit of everything as well. But I want Carson Karls first. I want him as my pick at 5, unless one of the other 4 falls. And then I would take Smits as the second guy.
If your guy is gone by the time, say you don't trade your pick and you're it's up to you at number 5. And your guy is already gone. Do you think the Rangers would maybe trade back again?
I don't think they would. I think they need to take one of the premier talents. Yeah. There's Gustafsson's kind of climbed. He's the SHL defenseman. He's really more offensively generating. Good puck moving guy. You have another defenseman in Daxon Rudolph, who's thought of highly. You have Matt Cullen's son Wyatt, who's a winger in the US NTDP.
Oh yeah. Okay.
He's thought of pretty highly with pretty good skill. I'm trying to think of who you're. I thought there was
like a couple. Oh, was that last draft? Wasn't like Alexander Daig's son or something draft eligible?
Maybe last year. He's not on this one.
Maybe it was last year.
Unless I missed it.
There was a couple like either sons of former players or
now
nephews.
When you say Days, there's Desjardins. His father, I think, played.
Okay. I thought Daig. It was.
Yeah, no, I know Alexander Daig. Yeah,
maybe it was last year. I don't know. I don't remember. But I remember hearing Matt Cullen, his kid. There was another one too. I'm like, oh my god, his kid is already draft eligible. It was somebody crazy. Oh shit.
I'll get up. What is it?
Oh, there we go. It was a breakaway for Montreal. No goal.
Oh, okay.
Thank God.
Viggo Bjork, who, if he's 5'9", right? He is the size of Braden Point. Yeah, he's the size of Braden Point and Marco Rossi. He is probably the most talented player in this draft, but because he's so small, people are just scared, right? He could probably go in the top 5 if he was 6 foot. He's an interesting, player, and someone the Devils fans should be interested in at 12. Then I would hate that too. New York Islanders, Tynan Lawrence. If they can go after him, a center. You have Ethan Belshitz. Is it Belshitz or Belletz? He was a guy who was, he was thought of as being a high pick, but he had a pretty, not great year. You have the 2 brothers from college hockey. I'm blanking on their names. They're probably second round picks, but they want to actually go to the same team. They've actually said that to teams that they would really like. I think it's Rux, the Rux. So yeah, they talk about that. Nikita Klepov, who is a Russian, obviously, but he's very uber talented. They worry about his ability to go into the center of the ice and that kind of stuff. But yeah, some other good stuff. I'm actually looking forward to our draft show where I want to do one with Let's Go Devils podcast. We'll do a mock.
When is the draft? What day is it? It's in June, isn't it?
It is June. Yeah. 2026.
Also, I heard something about Florida looking to trade their pick. They have
June 26th
pick. Oh wow!
Yeah, they have 9. Yeah, June 26th.
Pick. I was looking, they might be looking to move up.
I mean, moving up or even getting a an established player now, but Daxon Rudolph could be around there. He's a really good defenseman prospect. It scares me that Florida's just going to get even more better players.
Yep. Well, them and friggin' Toronto getting the first overall pick.
Yeah,
my friggin' division
is the biggest load of horseshit. You're not screwed. You still have a good team.
I don't know. I mean, they're still good, but like all these teams, every team in the division except maybe Detroit is really good.
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on with Detroit. So, but like everyone else,
Sharks is
way better.
Chase Reed, I think, could probably make the NHL jump next year. You probably want him like your third pair to start off, but eventually him with Celebrini and Will Smith and some of these players that are coming up for them, I'd put future shares on San Jose winning 2 to 3 cups with this squad.
I think they are like them and Anaheim are going to be like.
Anaheim.
West,
Anaheim a little less.
Really
I agree.
Good. But
Anaheim.
The future's bright.
The big thing though, Anaheim as the goalie. I don't know if San Jose Sharks, if they really think Askarov is their goalie.
Yeah.
I mean, they like him certainly, but obviously, what's his name from Anaheim? Dostal has been awesome, and when you have that guy, it makes things a lot easier, inside and out. So, I've also seen. What if the Rangers were to, and this is just now fan theory, but like, what if you trade Fox and you trade him to San Jose and you get, their second pick and maybe you grab a couple other players from them? Like, would they do that if they get, the a top 5 defenseman in the NHL, 5 to 10 defensemen in the NHL?
That's what they need. They need like a established like veteran defenseman on that team.
Yeah.
Like they need to but that's going to be, you can't really sign one. I mean, I guess you could sign just like a veteran D guy, but I don't know if he's going to be all that great. You're going to need, like, if you want something substantial, you're going to have to make a trade. It's not going to be
the one
free agency.
The one trade that I saw, or the trade offer that I saw, which I even asked this to my Sharks friend who I work with. No, it was actually extremely interesting. It was, would you do?
I saw real quick. I saw a terrible one. It was Pittsburgh and Toronto. It was Matthews for Malkin and 3 first-round picks.
Oh my God!
Like, that is awful. Like, are you kidding?
Yeah, that's bad. I don't like that at all. It was San Jose Sharks would get Adam Fox, and we would get the 2nd overall pick and Michael Misa.
Okay. Getting 2 good young players. Your team's probably going to suck for a little bit, but
I know, yeah. And they immediately get, like I said, a top 5 to 10 defenseman, someone they could put on that power play, and Adam Fox gets this.
I think San Jose wins that trade all day long.
Yeah, I think they'd actually have to give up more, which makes me really almost want that, even though I want Fox to stay on my team for years and years and years, retire as a Ranger just like Brian Leetch should have, because I think he's that talented, and you don't come across those guys very often.
Where did Leetch go?
What? He went to Boston, and then he played for Toronto.
I don't remember all the other teams he played for.
Yeah, he got traded to Boston. I hated every minute of it. There's not one. Brian Leetch is my favorite hockey player of all time. But yeah, he went to. Oh no, sorry, he got traded to Toronto first. He played 15 games for them, and then he went to Boston the next year. Huh. Yeah, just sad.
That is sad.
He actually, I think he still has the record for goal, because what did Schaefer finished with this year.
He didn't. I thought he beat his record. He didn't beat it.
He did. He did beat it because he had 23. No, they tied. They're tied. They're tied for rookie goals. Schaefer's still not as good as Brian Leach, so Islanders fans can suck it. I almost shed a tear watching that him get the Calder Trophy in front of his parents at the Good Morning America thing.
His dad came out with the trophy or something.
Yeah, his dad came out and just said,
that he's going to win
basically,
or whatever.
You won it, and then the lady came out and gave it, and the kid's bawling his eyes out because obviously, he didn't. I'm sure he knew he was going to kind of get it, but
he got every single first place vote. It was unanimous.
Yeah, unanimous. Yeah. I really love that kid. I really hate that he's on the Islanders.
It just sucks that he's on the Islanders.
So bad. But it is what it is.
I don't know. We can dream that he won't.
We can, but we can dream that maybe he wants to leave. Maybe. And also he brought the Calder Trophy to the hospital afterwards and showed all the kids and the sick kids.
Yeah, it's awesome.
I hate your guts, but I love you so much.
He's a good dude.
Yeah,
you got to hate how much we love him.
Islanders. Suck it, Islanders. I hope everything else sucks and you guys just have this awesome defenseman and nothing else goes well for you. And he wants to leave.
He can win. He can win Norris's and whatever. Just you don't want your team succeeding.
Yep. Prairie Artisan, Rainbow Sherbert, 4.
Good old 60-minute. You got to give it a 4.01. A little higher than a 4. Got to do it.
Agreed. Shrimp, take her home.
What's coming up? What holiday? Happy Memorial Day. We have that coming up.
Happy Memorial Day. Yeah.
Next week, I believe. So shout out to everybody. Happy Memorial Day. I hope you and your families are doing well. And shout out to our little friend,
enjoy this horrible
Steven.
weather.
We love you.
Yep.
And we're here for you. And slap to the face of Dean.
Exactly. Slap me in the face. Bye, all.
Open-handed.